Welcome back to Hubris, Twilight of the Hellenistic World. First of all, good news, I've double-checked, and yes, the attack of Seleucids on Coele was legit. Basically, the king would have turned away if our force had been undefeatable, but what counts as undefeatable, I don't think we have this player right here. It checks if it's a force that cannot possibly be routed completely, if in the attack they roll all twos except for a single one. So in case of Antiochus, he would have checked, he would have been satisfied, he is ready to fight any force that has one more unit than his. And, he had we had 4 units here, and he had pretty decent chances of winning, except that I rolled above the expected result, and he rolled way below. So he's going to stay here. Yes. What else? Yes. I forgot to put something on the map, and that is my king, because I went and deployed here. Where is... yes, they're in markers. Ptolemy. King. Yes. I don't think Ptolemaios IV is ever going to campaign militarily ever again, because this is just a lot of luck for this guy. Way too much. He is just going to rest on his laurels until he dies, probably on turn 4. And he doesn't want to waste this renown because it's actually very useful for a number of purposes. Extra insurance against plots, against ambitious generals like Theodotus here. Yeah, it's pretty good. So, this guy is here. This is fine. Oh, there's one more thing I need to fix, and that is... well, not fix, I just move the king a little over, because he's blocking this icon with a flag over Sparta. This icon, icons like these means that this place is more difficult to subjugate, or if you have like the siege icon with a flag, it's more difficult to besiege. Like this place. Here, it has 2 flags on its siege icon. Means it's extra hard to besiege. They probably need a siege engine for decent chances. Okay, so we've drawn only 2 cards last time, which resulted in... what? A social war and the arrival of pirates, which I could ignore. But, yes, also the military campaign from Seleucids. Now, what's going to come next? Hannibal's War. Bring 2nd Punic War to next step. Apply text of new step. Transfer random face-down mercenary unit in... random mercenaries to the 2nd Punic War box for the duration of the war. Yes, so the 2nd Punic War is kicking off. And... first of all, 2nd Punic War. Step plus. Flip and maintain current Roman agenda to its limited war side. Okay. Limited war. No. Okay, limited war Illyricum. Enables event 18 alliance with Hannibal. I don't think it can happen on this turn, it's from the next turn. Roman belligerents cannot be higher than medium. Oh. Okay. It's dropped to medium. They can only have 1 ship. So everything is very limited. Rome is busy now. Rome is going to be fighting Hannibal. Is there anything else I need to do about this? No. So Rome is not going to be too annoying. It's going to be... yes, the thing that removes mercenaries from the map is actually bad. If those mercenaries were not bid on. Because they are gone until the end of the war. Oh, I should remove this ravaged marker. The game says you cannot ravage the province you controlled at the start of your campaign, so Philippos would not have ravaged his own province. Even though it doesn't matter for the bots. So, no mercenaries are removed. Hannibal's War is out of play now. Remove once implemented. Roman belligerence doesn't change. Well, I mean... Okay, next. Oh, yes. I mean, I was hoping we would get intrigues at court first, but no, we're going Peloponnesos plot now. Tension between Philippos V and the Regency Council, set by Dawson, escalate. If Philippos V is in play, Macedon must choose whether to back the traditionalist liberal factions at court. Okay, what does the bot do? That is the big question. This is event 16. Event 16. If Apelles is not in the game, always pick liberals, otherwise liberals back to d6. Okay. Right, so he has to choose between traditionalists and liberals. Everyone is in play. And... so liberals will be backed on a d6 of 1 to 5 by the bot. If the bot rolls a 6 now, it's going to be really weird. 4. Okay. Bot is going to back the liberals. If backing the liberals, check Philippos' intrigue with a +1 modifier for each of Taurion and Alexandros being in play. It's a positive modifier. He has 3 intrigue. And, wait a second. Yes, 3 intrigue, there are no extra modifiers. And everyone else in his court is in play. Right? Everyone important for this. Alexandros, Taurion. Yes, these 2 guys. His bodyguard. Okay, so... if he rolls a 6, we'll implement the positive, the success thing. Well, I mean, if you rolled a 6, it will be a failure. Right, 3. So, remove Apelles from play and place 1 alliance in an unaligned place in Peloponnesos. Oh. Well, this was a waste. I mean, technically it doesn't do anything, so... right. We're removing this guy. Center out of play. Who else is removing? Yes, this guy. And this guy. Game, stop trying to make Achaeus part of this. Right, so, a bit of a problem. For Macedon, they just lost their chief minister. They need to pick a new one. This has to be done immediately. Chief minister must have administrative rating of 2+ if possible. Well, this is... okay, this is not a choice. Yeah. This is not a choice. This guy, Taurion. How do I pronounce the name correctly? Taurion. Okay, Taurion. He is the chief minister now. Good. He's not very good at battles, but he's loyal. Also, he sucks at intrigue, which may be a problem. Oh, well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, is there anything else they need to do regarding this card? No. Okay, so the plot has been resolved. If we had intrigues at court fire first, there could have been a bloodbath. Unfortunately, it ended very quietly. But there is like a 1 out of... with the bot, there is a 1 out of 6 chance that Apelles could have become king. Okay, this card is done. Next. Revolt. Roll 2d6 and replace 1 random alignment marker with a revolt marker. Garrison strongholds last and only on a d... okay, it was a 1 out of 3 chance. Hey, let's roll 2d6. Please note that 7, the most likely result on rolling 2d6, is Thebais, which is our backyard. 5 plus 1. It's a 6. No effect. Holy crap. That is a rarity, actually. I don't get as lucky. But hey, here is intrigue at court. Oh no. First of all, I need to process all the revolts. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening here. Oh, wait a minute. Every rebel which has or can muster land unit campaigns with all available units in nearest satrapy with highest VP value, not overseas. We do have a rebel on the map, and he can muster units. Oh no, okay, right. Which satrapy has the highest VP value? Not overseas, obviously. Okay, land campaign. Okay, so, our rebel, Achaios, is in Lydia Phrygia, and he can muster this unit. Now, which place is the most VP rich? I should, like, they all have... Oh, wait, no. I think I know what's going to be. This is crap, this is crap, this is crap. He's going to campaign in Ionia. Fuck. Okay, we have a chance. These are not hardened cities, they have no modifiers for siege. But I do have my fleet here, and fleet is going to be providing support for siege cities, which is why it's useful to have fleets. So maybe it won't be too bad. Right? Yeah, I'm going to look up a little bit on how this revolt is... how this particular action is resolved. Well, yeah, he is going to come to Ionia. And he is going... There are no armies here. I did not place any mercenaries here because I didn't think this would happen, because I forgot this is a thing. So... he gets... there's no battle. He gets 4 campaign options. Let's see how well he does. Wait, what's his siege rating? His siege rating is 2, so if he rolls a 1 or a 2, he will be able to take these cities. 5, 3, 5, 5... Oh, thank fuck. Okay, this is good. Also, I should probably activate this guy. Because... Now, okay, so I found out why this happens. Why I click on one thing, I get set renown amount. That's because when I select a card, the vassal selects every single thing that is on this card, including the units, the unit, the renown marker, everything. And one of the problems is when I select when I pick the top option, it possibly makes me... When I select the top option of when I right-click on the card and pick the top option, it also picks the top option of one of the objects I've selected in addition to this from its menu, even though those options are completely different. Something's happening there. Anyway, this is just something Vassal does. We're lucky, again, incredibly, which means we can move on to Intrigues at Court, everyone's favorite thing. Each kingdom totals adjusted... Actually, I have, I think, player rate card here, which will allow me to see this in a bit more detail. Alright, adjusted intrigue ratings of all friends at court. Friends at court are everyone who is not a king. Also, at court is important. If you send a guy on a military campaign somewhere, they do not count as being present in court for the purposes of the intrigue. However, the king being somewhere does not save the king, because technically the court is where the king is. So, let's look at the total intrigue ratings of all friends at court. It should not exceed 3 times the intrigue rating of the king or the chief minister, whoever is better. So what do we have? Macedon's just had the spring cleaning. So they have 2 plus 3 plus 2, that's a 7, which is not 3 times the king's rating. Okay, they don't have a plot. Here we have... Thing is... Okay, this is... The intrigue rating is adjusted by half the renown. Fortunately, the result is then going to be rounded, so it's not going to matter much. It's not going to change the final intrigue rating. If this guy fucks up again, yeah, that's when he's going to be more vulnerable. Anyway, the thing is, Zeuxis is loyal so much that he's not added to the intrigues at court rating, and Antipatros. Is that the name? Antipatros. Okay, Antipatros has 1 intrigue rating, so he is just here as a doorstop. Nothing happens there. Now, let's see what happens in my pit of vipers. Total intrigue of friends at court is 4 plus 5 plus 3. That is... Oh no, I don't like this. 12? Yes, that's 12. But this is not 3 times as much as the rating of Sosibios. Good. Sosibios is going to save my ass so much. Okay. So, intrigues at court doesn't do anything for now. Next, we have activations of all different sides. I start this time, then Seleucids, then Macedon, then Rome. What can I do? What are my options? First of all, I'm not going to be doing a military campaign. Although, fortunately, you know, we did not get a revolt in Thebais. I was keeping these military units on the back burner for the sake of, specifically for the sake of this revolt. So... Wait, why is the Royal Army? Oh, right! I did not take the Royal Army because I deployed the king here for defense. I did not... When you do it, you have to use the units that are already in the satrapy, so I did not really grab anyone. Yeah, I have a pretty big army. I could do something interesting. I could invade. Thing is, I don't really need to. I don't need the extra territory or extra victory points. They're kinda bad for me at this point. Wait, did I? There's something off with this calculation. Oh, no, everything is correct, yes. I took into account both my renown and my dynastic VP. So, what can we do? We can do some diplomacy. I could send Sosibios to do some diplomacy, or better yet, I could send this guy, brother of concubine. What is his name again? Where do I stress it? Agathocles. Okay, Agathocles. You are mostly useless. So let's make some use of you. What could I do? I could send him with a diplomatic mission to Thrace? No. Oh yes, this is the thing I was thinking about. Get someone to Bithynia, if that is your name. We should stop closing the pronunciation guide. Bithynia, okay. Right. I could send him to Bithynia so that next I can send someone to Galatia. I'm noticing a pattern here. Yeah, let's do diplomacy. Or, as the action is called in the rules, play raid cards. No, not this. I don't know to make notes. Play raid card. Right. No. Action menu, naval campaign. No, I don't want the campaign. Envoy. Satrapy adjacent or separate only by sea areas from satrapy with aligned place. Costs 1 talent. Can pay extra 2 talents for +1 to hit modifier. I'm probably going to pay. Check the leader's envoy rating twice. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Agathocles, you are going up north. Activate. I don't need to place his marker on the map. This is done. Yes, remotely. Maybe he's writing like a strongly worded letter. Oh yes, I need to lose 3 talents. Where's all my money going? And now we get to roll 2 dice. His diplomatic rating is 2, but I paid the bribe. Paid the extra 2 talents, so it's going to be 3. Roll 2 dice. You son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. Rolled 5-5. I see. Right. Right. Good. Perfect. Fine. Next. Seleucids. What are they going to do? Well, I have some ideas, but the problem is with Seleucids that if they think about doing a land campaign, they won't be able to do much of it. Because they've mustered all their military colonists, all these units from the map, and they have essentially only one combat unit, this upper satrapies unit. And once a unit is assigned to a leader, it cannot go anywhere from that leader. They're fixed until the end of the turn. So if they think about land campaigns, they won't be able to go anywhere apart from territories like satrapies adjacent to Seleucus. And I have a huge force here in Coele-Syria, so Antiochus won't be coming here. He may try to besiege this place. I should probably look up what it's called, because it's going to be important. Seleucia Perea. Wait, what? Really? Pieria, yes, Seleucia Pieria. Right, he's not going to besiege it most likely, but there could be surprises. Let's see what they're going to do. All satrapies in core. Right, so they're ignoring on offense. Let's see. Are they going to be on offense? Let's check the die roll. 4. It's going to be on offense, but I don't think it's going to be helping. Must play events, no. Satrapies with enemy aligned places in those. Satrapies with enemy aligned places and on map non-player king leader in those leader in those satrapies. Only in one of these satrapies, only if defending force is defeatable. Use region satrapy tables if more than one. Well, there isn't. Yeah, so he's going to try to besiege this. Fine. I don't need to do much, but this is a hard place to besiege. It's got 2 flags. He's gonna grab the siege engine, which fortunately is right there. Yeah, his siege rating is 2, or is 3, so with this he'd need to roll a 1 to score a success. And I have a fleet in this sea, which means that the city requires 2 successes to besiege successfully, because we're running supplies, probably from Cyprus or somewhere else. Right, is he going to grab the siege engine? Bring siege train only if there is a city that could only otherwise be conquered on a 1. Yes, the siege train is going to... Why is there no option to send to Seleucid King? I'll have to do it by hand. Okay, so he has 4 campaign options. There's only one thing he can do. He's going to roll 4 dice and hope that he rolls a 1 or a 2. 5, 4, 4, 6. Game. I guess everyone sucks now. It's just this kind of turn. So that was indeed a turn. Well, I'm not complaining. At least that's easy. Macedon. Macedon is going to, most likely... Let me see. Yes. It's going to try to take back its core. Macedon core. Yeah. It's going to campaign in Macedon core. And satrapies in core, not in full control. Yes. Is it going to ignore the core and go for Aetolia Epeiros? Probably not. That's considered periphery for Macedon, so no. Well, let's see what they're going to do. Okay, so he's going to campaign in a core satrapy, which is going to be... Oh no. Oh no. Boiotia Euboia. Great. At least that is the core satrapy, and it is reachable by his force, so he is just going to go there and kick some ass. Right, this is the second activation, or... Actually... I should activate it now. Okay. Right, this is the second campaign. But remember that Philippos V has the Winter Campaign ability, which is no longer blocked by Apelles. So he's going to have another campaign at the end of the turn. Right, he's arrived at Boiotia Euboia. And he's going to do... Well, he's not controlling this place. So he's going to do a bit of a ravage. Yes, he is going to do a bit of a ravage. Markers. And then he's going to roll for 2 sieges. Oh, he's going to roll 4 sieges. 4, 1, 3, 2. Yep, he's going to... He's not going to garrison these places. Always place garrisons in cities, unless doing so would result in a loss of Greek city alliances. Well, there are no Greek city alliances here, so yes, there are going to be garrisons. What is his siege rating? 3. Yeah, he's very good at this. Okay, so that's Macedon done. And for Rome, we just draw a card. Limited war shows diplomacy, but the thing is, Rome is not actually seeking any allies at this point, so nothing's happening. Okay, that was surprisingly painless. Crap, I don't know for how long I've been recording, but whatever. Next, Northern Border of Flame. This is another recurring card. Northern barbarians were a near constant threat to Macedon, even killing King Demetrios II in battle. Right, let's roll 2 dice. Oh no, I roll 1 die. 6. Ravage Thrace. If no troop present, remove 1 random alignment marker in Thrace. Ow. Fuck. Okay. I have 2 cities. I'm not going to look up the name, the pronunciation. Oh, maybe I will. Fine. Really? Lysimakia and Perinthos. Okay, Lysimakia and Perinthos. Okay, I'm rolling 1 die. 1 to 3 is going to be Lysimakia. 4, 5, 6 is going to be Perinthos. 3. Okay, I'm losing this alignment marker. Let's hope this doesn't happen again, because this is going to... It's going to be inconvenient both for my diplomatic efforts and for my ability to recruit units in the north. Right. Is there anything I need to do? Oh, right, I need to ravage Thrace. Sure, I'm not getting any money from there anyway. If the current second Punic War card shows a test to be rolled, do it now and apply results immediately. No, there isn't. The funny thing about the test on Second Punic War, this is one of the ways Hannibal can get like a second shot at conquering Rome. Anyway, Macedon does a first does an action. Macedon cannot do a military campaign at this point, or can it? I mean, Macedon does have other leaders. 2 of them. They suck, but that's a possibility. Right, core satrapies, no leaders. Valid origin satrapy, yes, troops able to reach. Leaders with a campaign icon able to reach core satrapies. Yes, they do have one. They could campaign by pulling the last remaining unit from Macedonia to campaign in Thessalia. And using one of these guys. Let's see if any of these guys are actually good enough for this. Leader selection. Oh, by the way, I should give Macedon the card for Boeotia Euboea. Out of play? No. No, not this. Quarters notes. Satrapies. Can I draw a specific card? Yes, this one. Okay. I have full control now, which is +2 victory points for Macedon. Increase, 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 increase. They're doing pretty well. Right, so... King, they can't send the king is busy. Available leader already there? No. King of Chance of Renown? No. Minor allied leader friend, and target within geographic limits allowed by that leader? No. Friend with highest combined battle and intrigue if intrigues at court not yet resolved. Intrigues at court has been resolved, so it doesn't matter. Otherwise, highest combined battle rating and loyalty. This guy, Alexandros, is going to go. Okay. Yes. Right, so Alexandros is going to be appointed as Strategoi #1. I'm going to find the marker for... Hello? Yes, this guy. He's going to deploy here. He's going to take... He doesn't need a siege engine. He's going to take... these guys, I think these are mercenaries, yes. Send to Macedon Strategoi first, 1. Oh, hey, this option works. Interesting. Next. Well, he's just going to go here, Thessalia, and he's going to roll 4 times to try to besiege it. How's his siege rating? 2. Should work, but given our luck today, yes, there's a hit. Macedon garrison. Okay, everything is garrisoned up pretty well. Thessalia is at full control, meaning Macedon gets another victory point. Macedon's pretty good with this. What next? Seleucids? Yes, Seleucids. What are the Seleucids going to do? They cannot do any possible military campaign at this point, so I can just skip all land campaign options. In war and on offense. Is it on offense? 1. Natural roll of 1 is always a success for this. Okay, let's see how offensive they are. They cannot campaign, They're on okay, conduct envoy action against an enemy power if in group from enemy grouping table, enemy land places could be targeted. Okay, let's see what group from grouping table they roll. 2 dice. 4. NPK Seleucids at war with Ptolemies. 4 is Macedon Periphery? Where the fuck are they going to go to Macedon Periphery? I mean, okay. Okay, that's interesting. I need to check something. Okay, it's going to target Macedon periphery. What the fuck is... What is the plan? I mean, I know what's going to happen. Enemy aligned places could be targeted. In Macedon periphery. Macedon periphery is... Give me a sec, I'll zoom out a little. You don't get these maps in the player aid cards. Solo materials are not included with the vassal module. Macedon periphery is basically everything apart from Macedonia, Thessalia, Boeotia, Euboea, and Peloponnesos. Like this, yeah, that's periphery. Thracia is Macedon periphery. And most annoyingly, these islands are Macedon periphery. Koinon Nesioton and... How do I say this? Crete. Yeah, that falls exactly in the range. So we're possibly going to see a bit of a diplomatic attack on... wait, how do I say that? Cyclades. Yeah, it's going to be that. Only against enemy-aligned places, yeah. Okay, let's see, do they have diplomats? Do they have good diplomats? Yes, they do have good diplomats. They have this one guy, Zeuxis, who is their chief minister, has 3 diplomacy. And is the bot going to pay the bribe? Is he going to boost the diplomatic rating? Yes, always gets +1 modifier. Best diplomat with a bad military rating. Yes, okay. This guy is going to roll 2 dice. They should show, with the bribe, 4 or less. Why? 2 5s. How does this happen? This should not be happening like this. I've had far less luck with real dice. How do you fail on this? What is the chance? Oh, by the way, actually, it should not have been 4 or less. It should have been... There is a modifier for rolling against an enemy aligned place, which is, yeah, -1. So he should roll 3 or less. He rolled 2 5s. Great. Fantastic. So that was Seleucids. Next, my turn. What can I try to do? Well, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to send this asshole again. He failed so convincingly last time. Agathocles, you're on next. You're spent now, and I'm going to roll twice here in Bithynia. Wait, how much do I need to roll? 3. Bithynia, 2 rolls. 2 and a 1. Wow. Wow, you're bringing results. I guess the second bribe did something. So I'm going to place a Ptolemy alliance, and I'm going to place another Ptolemy alliance, because each of those successes that lets me do something. Okay, so technically I own Bithynia now. I should get the satrapy card. Specific card. Bithynia. Yes. Now, wait. Specific cards. Bithynia. Okay. That gives me no victory points. Yes, so that's kind of the thing. That doesn't earn me anything. I just did that because I could. But my real prize is this. Galatia. Or whatever it's pronounced. Wait. Galatia, okay. Yes, I'm learning something. Right, so that's it. Yes. next to Rome card, it's not going to do anything, but we're following the procedure. Now this gets discarded. Let's do another card. Oh, fuck. The Aetolian League never relented in trying to extend its dominion in Greece. If non-Roman alliance in Aetolia, remove it. This city, specifically this city. This city hates everyone. There is no non-Roman alliance. If not, however, basically if you have an alliance there, you remove that alliance and that's the end of it. If you don't have an alliance, they start stirring up shit. Roll 3. Unalign one random alignment marker from Thessalia. Thessalia is... Oh! Okay. Let's go like this. 1, 2, top marker, 2, 3, the middle one, and 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. 3, 4. Okay, Gomfoy. Gomfoy, yes. Delete. And Macedon is immediately rolling back down 1 victory point. Fantastic. Lovely. I'm sure they will have something to say about this. Then, ambitious generals. Check loyalty of every friend on the map with King's renown as modifier. Every leader that fails rebels. Well, okay, so first of all, good news, we don't need to check the loyalty of kings themselves. We only need to check for friends. And there is only one such leader on the map, that is our Alexandros. He has a loyalty of 7. I don't think he's going to fail, especially because the Philippos' the 5th renown is 1, so I'd need to roll higher than 8 on a d6 to fail this. Oh, and by the way, this is another benefit from having 2 renown on our Ptolemaios the 4th. Because with it, Theodotus, for the purposes of this event, Theodotus will have the loyalty of 6. He won't rebel, because Ptolemaios the 4th is now super sexy. No one wants to give up this hunk. Okay, Macedon. What's Macedon going to do? Well, we know what Macedon is going to do. We know exactly what Macedon is going to do because one of their core satrapies is not at full control. They're going to beat the shit out of Gonfoy. Oh, by the way, I should have activated this guy the first time he campaigned. Game. Could you stop? How do I not select? I think there's like problem with some logic in this game because how do I not select this marker? Okay. Activate, he's gonna activate again. These strategos, the dudes are here. And he's gonna roll 4 dice again. And he fucks up. 4, 4, 6, 3. His siege rating is 2, so no, they don't take this. Okay. I'm sure they'll have something to say about this next time. Next, us. What do I want to do? Well, we're nearing the end of the turn, so... Fuck it, I'm going to send Sosibios to Wait, forget. Galatia. Yes. Yes. Let's do this. Hopefully he brings results. Activate. Spend... do I pay the bribe? I mean, his diplomacy is pretty good. Do I pay the bribe? I mean, here's the thing. At the end of the turn, because of inflation, I will lose half of my money, so there's no point in like saving too much. Decrease, decrease, decrease. Fine, I'll pay the bribe. You can buy ice cream, Sosibios. Let's roll twice. 2-2. Good. I'll take... Doesn't matter what. Place me alliance. Place Ptolemy alliance. No, Ptolemy alliance. Okay, we have some presence in Galatia, although it's not going to do us much good. I mean, in Bithynia, we're going to earn half a coin because we control this place through alliances, and here we have simple control, which is going to earn us 0. So, I just hope nothing bad happens. But interestingly, this presence here would allow us to diplomatically attack Cappadocia. Maybe these cities will want to join our side. It's going to be completely pointless, because they don't win us any victory points, but that's an option I don't get every day. Now, next, gonna happen, Seleucids. Seleucids. No, wait, no, what happened? Seleucids. They cannot do a military campaign, so I guess they're going to do diplomacy. Oh yes, I need to do the check whether they are on offensive. Let's roll against the... Oh, that's cool. I think this means they're not on offensive. It should be a check. It's a check against the battle rating of the king. Should be modified if the king is available. If like someone with a battle rating of 4+ is available. No one is available now. Enemy has defeatable force in NPK core. No, so no plus modifiers. Yeah, they are not on offensive. Okay, at war and not on offense. Roll 2d6. Go to indicated box above. So the behavior is a bit more random now. 3 + 2, 5. Surprise! It's the same. Conduct envoy action against enemy power. In group from grouping table. What group is interesting to them this time? Ptolemy core. They want my core? Which province are they going to target? Let's see. Macedon and Seleucid target. In Ptolemy core, there are like several priority options so that I don't have to pick like one randomly. 1 to 4. Okay, Coile City is the first priority. There are 2 cities in Coile City that can be targeted by diplomacy. 2 free cities, which are Sidon and Jerusalem, but what's the name for this period? Hierosolyma. Okay, Sidon or Hierosolyma, they're going to target one of these places, I think. Well, I mean, it's just going to send... Wait, first of all, I need to see if they are going to do it. Best diplomat. Activate. Probably going to... Yes, they're going to +1 modifier, so it's diplomatic rating of 4. 2 dice. Game. Why? Why is it a 5-5 again? Every fucking time they try to do some diplomacy. Realistically, they could flip Hierosolyma with a roll of 3, because there's a -1, and they could flip Sidon with a roll of, I believe the modifier for having a garrison in the city is -3. Garrisons, armored dudes are very good at discouraging diplomacy. Yeah, -3 if target places garrison marker. Okay, yeah, that's Ptolemaios IV, the luckiest guy alive. What's happening next? Rome. Rome doesn't do anything yet. Now, how many cards do we have in the discard? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we had 4 recurring events. Technically, if what's his face? Winter Quarters is next. Basically, at this point, the Winter Quarters card is actually going to end the turn. No, it's not going to be Winter Quarters. Do I do... Fuck it, let's do it. Let's at least do... I mean, everyone is worn out. Nobody has any characters left to do something, so let's power through. The Parthians, Pergamenes, Galatians, and Nubians regularly raided or challenged the Great Kingdoms. Let's roll one die. 2. If Party N is not controlled and no troop present in Medea... So, remember how Seleucids took this military colonist unit to fight me from Medea? Yeah, so here's what happens. Let's see. Ravage and unalign one random alignment marker in Medea. Yes. And then we're going to resolve Ferryman of Souls. Right, so which of these markers is going to go? Let's see. Top 1, 1, 2, middle 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6 for the bottom 1. 2. Okay, so the tribe is... What the hell is this tribe? Ragai Europos. Weird. Right, so they are no longer aligned. Medea still brings 1 victory point. This is not affected. And then we resolve Ferryman of Souls. This is the event that causes the mass death. Yes, this is the event that causes the removal of leaders whose time is to die. Obviously, it might not come out on the turn when they're about to die, so this is how you live longer. Unfortunately, this is also the event that makes you roll 2d6 for every leader in play and remove them if you roll boxcars. One special rule for the bots is that they do not roll for the death of the king with this event. They will still be removed by the event, like normally when it's their time, but they won't die prematurely because losing the king fucks the bots up something fierce. But let's roll for these guys. Chief Minister of Macedon, is he going to survive? Yes. Alexandros, the loyal bodyguard? Yes. Aratos, the guy who they have only because they have alliances in 2 cities in Peloponnesos? Yes, he survives. Macedon. Oh no, Seleucids. Zeuxis? No, good. 5-5, Antipatros, congratulations, you live. Now, let's do here. Theodotos. 1-5. Agathocles. 4-3. Sosibios. 1-2. And Ptolemaios, the 4th Philopater. Is it going to be 6-6? 6-3. Close. Okay, so everyone is fine. Boo. I had such spectacular death toll from this event. But not now. Right. Seleucids again. What are they going to do? Are they going to be on the offensive? Not sure why I'm checking, but fuck it. 5. That's going to be a miss. No, not on the fence. Then I roll a random... I need to roll a random something. Yes, random action. 7. 7. Trigger pending event or leader special ability. There is nothing like this. They can't do something like this. Leader special ability. No. Okay, so we move down column. In group from grouping table, targetable alignment markers or unaligned places, 1+ leaders with the diplomacy icon. Yeah, so he is going to do some envoy things. At war with Ptolemies. 5 + 2, 7. Yeah, there's going to do something in the Ptolemy core again. Which provinces are they going to pick? 6. Starting with Kypros. What's his diplomatic rating again? Oh, by the way, should I activate it? Yes, I should activate Antiochos. Yeah, so they have only Antipatros ready for the diplomacy. He's got a rating of 2. Even with a bribe, he won't be able to do anything in Kypros. Right. Let's try this. What next? Kyrenaika? No, we can't do anything there. Seleukis. Oh! No, we can't do anything there either. It's included just in case, I think. Yes. Koilisidia. Right. He could go after Hierosolima. He's going to pay the bribe, so his rating is effectively 3, -1 for my alliance. Is he going to deliver results? 4 and 3. No, that's a miss. Oh, well. And I thought this guy wouldn't see much action, but he's trying to sneak behind enemy lines and do something. Diplomatically. Next, my turn. What do I do? Do I actually have anyone left to do something? Okay. Well, I'm not going to go on campaign because it's pointless. Or maybe I should. I mean, I cannot afford a military campaign at this point. I mean, I have 7 talents. I could... No, I don't want to. I literally cannot afford a military campaign at this point. Fucking hell, how we're supposed to be rich. Let's see what else I can do. What are my other options? Give me the player rate card. Envoy lobbying. No, I can't do lobbying because Theodotos has no diplomatic rating. He doesn't speak. Raise additional taxes. Designate 1 or 2 adjacent control satrapies without a ravage or taxes increase. No, I'm not going to do this because raising additional taxes can result in the first of all the province, the satrapy becoming ravaged. Also, Theodotos could get killed, which is not ideal. Build naval squadron costs 8 talents. No, though I would probably need to build another one because the Ptolemy squadrons are numerous, but they have a tendency to sink. Evergetism. It costs 20 talents. I can't do that. So do I just pass? Fine, let's pass. Yep, passing. Wait. In what order was I doing everything? Why did I... Wait, why did... Oh, wait, right. I'm doing that. Mixed up the cards. Yes, I'm doing this one. Macedon. What's Macedon going to do? No. Undo. Macedon is spent when it comes to its military forces. Actually, is this... Oh, listen, they could do diplomacy. They could do diplomacy. Right. Not in full control. Can I do a land campaign? No. Conduct envoy action only in core region satrapies. Okay, let's see if they will do it diplomatically. Unfortunately, Aratos cannot do envoy because he can only be an envoy in Peloponnesos and Boeotia Euboea. This is not a place, Thessalia. So they'll have to send the chief minister, whose diplomatic rating is only 2, but he's going to bring a bribe. Activated. 2 dice. Need to roll a 3 or... Yes, there is a 3. Okay, this place is now allied with Macedon. After the failed siege, they love them. And Macedon gets a victory point. Sweet. Almost everyone is spent. Rome, draw a card, nothing happens. Now, there's still 5 events in the deck. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was ready for... But now I guess we're going to get everything. Greek cities were an unceasing hotbed of intrigues. Roll 1 die. 1. Unalign one random alignment marker from Peloponnesos, Corinthus last. Oh, Macedon is going to get something interesting. Right, so which of these markers is going to be unaligned? Corinthus last, so let's just not consider it. Achaia, Elis, Megalopolis, Sparta, Messene? Messene, yes. So, 1, 2, like, let's see. Just going top down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Achaia. Delete. Macedon loses a 1 victory point. Now, Storms and Worms. Roll d6 for each squadron in play. On 6, eliminate squadron, except with last squadron, which eliminated only on a second roll of 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let's do it. Let's roll for every single squadron on the map. Macedon squadron. 6. That's bad start. And a 4. Okay, so it sinks. Sinks. Where do I need to return to available? Yes. It doesn't matter for the bots, they rebuild their squadron automatically. Seleucids, do they have a squadron on the map? No. Okay, now let's roll for mine. They love to sink. This one. 4. Okay, you get to live. This one. 1. This one. 6. It sinks. Yeah, now I have two squadrons unavailable. I'll need to rebuild it once I have the money, which might be a while. Right, do I want to take any actions? No. Macedon? Is Macedon going to do anything? Technically, they have full control of everything. They are fully happy. They are not at war. No previous condition applies. Oh, right. Macedon king might be able to campaign. I should remember this. Roll 2d6, go to indicated box. 10. If target people aligned with markers or unaligned places, okay, so they're going to conduct envoy action in mysterious place. Let me see. And PK Macedon, not at war, yes, at peace. 2 dice. 3, 6, 9. So Macedon periphery. They're going to be diplomatic in Macedon periphery. Which place? 4. Let me see, what is this? Macedon targeted, Macedon periphery, 4. Okay, we're starting with Trachea. Oh. Oh. Of course, they're going to... Shit. Okay, so this guy, we know who's going to be doing the diplomacy. This guy is activated. He's got a diplomatic rating of 2. Let's see what he does. 1. 1 hit. Which place is he going to flip? That is a question. A random one? I mean, he could flip this one or this one. Okay, the priority is strongholds first, so it's going to be this. What? Bessoy. Right. Mac Alliance. Good. That was Macedon. Next. Seleucids. Do they have anyone left to do anything? Yes, they do. They have their mediocre diplomat who is going to... What is he going to do? Are they going to be unoffensive? They are going to be unoffensive, but this doesn't do anything. He's going to... Right, so he's going to attack one of my places. For reasons unknown. Which place? Let's see. 7, okay. Ptolemy core, he's going after my core. And in what order is he going to do it? Corley City. Okay, so he's going to do it Corley City. Yeah, again. Let's see. Another attempt to flip Ersoloim. Erosolima. Activate. Going 2 dice, 3 and a 6. Not enough. At least you tried. And finally Rome. Rome doesn't do anything. Right, so these are all the action cards for this turn. But there's still 4 cards in the deck. One of them is Winter Quarters. Others are going to be some kind of event. Probably a bad one. Let's see what we get. Winter Quarters. Okay, it's the end of the turn. Thank fuck. Now, what do we do for Winter Quarters? Actually, wait a sec. Help. Module instructions. Winter Quarters button toolbar returns Mental Units home, returns strength and defense markers to available box payments, resets all leader cards to unused. Should I just press the Winter Quarters? Oh, wait. It's not enough. Yeah, Macedon can campaign. Macedon can campaign. How could I forget this? Right, use Winter Campaign, Royal Army not dispersed, resolve Macedon core is possible, otherwise roll regular, okay, for regular targeting grouping table. 3, 6. Macedon target, Macedon at peace. Seleucid periphery, no, we cannot target Seleucid periphery. Use next group down. It's going to be Macedon periphery. Yes, he's going to campaign in Macedon periphery. There's one place he can move to. It's going to be... Wait, how many units does he have? He has 1? Okay, he is going to go here. And he's going to fight against these guys. Oh yes, he's going to fight against these guys because that's like the event instructions for... The bot instructions for this event is that if you're campaigning in Macedon periphery, you have to campaign here. So... Surprise visit from Philippos V. Aetolians are going to roll once for... Wait, is this a rough terrain place? I need to find out. It looks like rough terrain. Satrapies. Specific card. Yes, there was a mountain. This is a rough terrain. Rough terrain has an effect on combat. Rough terrain has a very annoying effect on combat. Potentially entertaining, and that is... Yes, Satrapy has a rough terrain, and they're coming from a different Satrapy. Yes, they're going to attack first. Aetolians, can you roll 1 or a 2? Oh, this is... They will only survive if they roll a 1. They roll a 4 now. Now, Philippos. 6. That's a miss. That is a miss. What happens when nobody kills anyone? The force which had the most troop rout is defeated. If equal, side which had the most elite troops rout is defeated. Now, in all other cases, the battle is indecisive. Yep, they're just indecisively standing there. Defeated side must withdraw. Nobody's defeated. Nothing happens. Okay, that's a great conclusion. So... Oh yes, something does happen, because these guys, if at the end of action phase, either of these minor units has not been dispersed, immediately before the action phase ends, yes, so this guy, he campaigned, now we resolve this, and align all alliances in Aetolia Epiros. So this place is no longer aligned. And this card is sent out of play. Dealt with everything. This card goes here. So, what do I have to do for Winter Quarters? A number of things, actually. Resolve pending events. Done. All wars between kingdoms end unless one king tries to extend it. Okay, so with the bots, the rule is... that the wars... Wait. Wars between... with non-player kings continue on a d6 of 1 or 2, with a +2 modifier if they control places in target entropy. Ignore Ptolemy's control of Seleucia Pieria. Let's roll. 6. Okay. The war ends. What does it mean? That means we're no longer at war. I'm not going to lose half of my money next turn. And this marker flips to peace, and this is a personal peace between the two kings, and it's going to last until one of them dies. That's it. There's no other way. Should work. That should give me some breathing room for a while. Wait, what was the outcome of this war? Just looking at this. What has changed? No place has changed hands here. Military campaigns did not do shit. A diplomatic offensive failed. They tried really hard, but they failed. What's the point of all this? Cost us a ton of money. Lots of people died. I mean, mercenaries, but still. Oh well, that's how it is. What else do I need to do for Winter Quarters? Oh wait, I had the player raid card here. Play, yes, so. Pending events, all wars, check for automatic victory. Now, units return home. Roman consuls return home, strength defenses. Each kingdom loses half its treasury. Okay, so first of all, I'll risk pressing the Winter Quarters button. Shall we? Okay, let's see. It's going to make the vassal freeze for a moment. Hello? And this is vassal, so it's probably just going through every single piece one at a time. User return home, strengthen defenses return, leaders reset to fresh and return to court. Let me see. Okay, this worked. This worked. There are no more leader blocks on the map. No, there are leader blocks on the map. Delete. 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 Oh, right, there was also this campaign. I could forget that. Delete. Delete. Is Macedon Court fine? Yes, Macedon Court is okay. Oh, this is something the game did not check. These guys should return to their natural state of being. Return to holding space. Yes, okay. This is done. All mercenaries are back to where they were. Yes. My units are back. These units are back. Hey, you should be flipped. Right, so this works reasonably well. Wait. Oh, wait a sec. There's one thing I should do. See, Achaia unaligned, and the thing is, the units from Achaia Megalopolis, yes, Macedon gets this unit only when both are on their side, and even worse, this guy Aratos, he is also connected to this particular alliance. He comes from this one, so he's also going to where did I put him? So put him in the deck of leaders. Can I pull him out of here? Yes, I can. Right, so I'm just going to put him here because there is no way in hell anyone but Macedon is going to control this place. Oh, wait a second. Just realized something. Shouldn't they have campaigned... Macedon should not have campaigned in the periphery, should have campaigned in the core. Right? Because they lost control of this one place. Fuck it, let's roll this. You go to holding space. Let's roll... suppose Macedon King went here and decided to besiege this place. That would be 4 rolls. There was no one defending. 6, 6, 1, 2. Okay, so this would have been allied with Macedon. I'm going to pull Aratos back. Sorry. But at least the winter campaign of the turn was not as miserable as it happened in my version. And these guys are going to be on the map. Yeah, just waiting. Sparta. Wait, why are Spartans not? Spartans should be alive. This unit is not. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to do this during another phase of the turn. Maybe. Units return home. All units return home. Yes, Sparta should be here, and Sparta is aligned at the moment with Macedon, so if they want to use Sparta, they will be able to. And also these guys, they should... Okay, so the position of Royal Army is going to be checked. It's something that you place the Royal Army at the start of the turn, bots usually place it here, so... whatever. I never moved my Royal Army. Anything else I need to do? Leaders afresh, return to court, advance turn marker. Time moves, turn 1 to turn 2. Congratulations, we've survived a turn. I wonder how long this recording is now. I did not time it, so... This wasn't too bad. So, I'm going to save now, just in case something happens when I try to restart. Supposedly this module has module instructions. Yes, reconstruct the event deck each turn. There is deck prep, and make sure the turn mark is located on the correct game turn space on the turn track before pressing the button. So it's supposed to be like automated. It's going to pull necessary events into the deck on its own, which is cool. I'll see how it works, but I'm going to save before I do that. So this has been a wonderful first turn. We did not lose any people. We did not lose any territory. We lost pretty important presence in Sparta and Thracia. And, but hey, at least we made some friends in Galatia. Some kick-ass mercenaries are going to be our friends next turn, so... And no one else is going to bid for them, so they're going to be cheap. So, yeah, this is not bad. I probably should start... Seeing that we are going to have peace here with Seleucus, I probably should start deploying someone to Ionia, just in case the rebel has... Achaios has some ideas. Yeah. But also we're going to have some other problems. Because, yeah, deck 2 is going... The second turn's events are going to start shitting on us far more. Deliberately. Yes. I don't think our luck is going to last. I mean, the times people rolled 5-5 this video is ridiculous. Oh well. Okay, so, next time, turn 2. Let's see what happens. How it plays out.